Hi, everyone. Welcome to the virtual coffee and passive income chat. I am Relika Schulte, and I'm a business and success coach, and I help driven women entrepreneurs to create success without burnout, specifically through sales funnels, passive income, and high-end one-on-one coaching packages. And I'm here with my business bestie, Angela.
Hello. Hey, everybody. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Angela Neufeld, and I'm a creative business strategist and passive income junkie. And today we're just here. We want to talk about all sorts of amazing stuff about passive income because we know it's like the hot topic right now. And well, we have all sorts of things to share and exciting news to tell you about. So yay, thanks for being here.
I'm so excited, and thank you everyone who's joining us live, and there is also going to be recordings. So I'm really excited. And this is not a webinar, and this is just more about as a chat, as you know, just to talk about this topic, because like Angela said, this is really hot right now. Everybody wants passive income, and Angela and I, we love passive income. And if you don't know, so we also have a course, online course that we teach live, Passive Income Product Creation Lab. And we just wrapped up the first round, and we're super excited. We're gonna start the second round as well. But we're gonna talk about that a little bit later as well. But we both earn passive income, and recently we have got a lot of questions that how do we do that? And like, you know, how do we make it happen?
Totally.
Yeah, so, and let's be honest that like nobody wants to just like, you know, keep chasing the clients all the time. When is my next client gonna come? And so that's why it's super important that you have diversified income streams in your business and in your life in general as well.
Okay, so first of all, you guys just ignore that I am drinking out of a Christmas mug because yes,
I just finished my own coffee.
Holiday, I know, but I don't really decorate do too much for Halloween. I don't really have any fall mugs, so I just grabbed for Frosty. What is she doing?
I love this mug. That's super nice.
And look how big it is. Like it fits. Like you could put 2 tea bags in the thing.
Is it cold in Canada right now? Here in Canada?
Yes, it's cold, and yeah, and I just got home, and I actually this morning I warmed up the car because I was so cold. So yeah. Okay, so maybe what we could start is I just wanted to say a little bit about that. The first thing when I think passive income is I think gets me excited because I like to feel I have this need for security and independence and consistency. And this is what actually drew me into the whole passive income thing, is because in the beginning, when I first started actually marketing my services and becoming a coach consultant for business and marketing and passive income and things like that, I realized that well, okay, you got this great amount of clients, and then when somebody drops off or 2 people drop off at the same time, you got this huge gap, and you got this totally irreliable, inconsistent income all the time. And you know what? Really, it's unless you have a big waiting list, it's always going to be like this ebb and flow. And so you're nonstop marketing, and it's like there's no relief, because if you slow down and take a break, which we need because we don't do enough of like self-care and stuff, most of us, and we take a break and we're on vacation or we're doing stuff with our family, and all of a sudden we got this big hole again, and it's just like this cycle, right? And so passive income products and creating your own courses and self-study things and different things that you're creating fill that gap. And without those things, you're always juggling and you're having this weird income, and you never know what to expect. And I don't like that. I like to know what's coming, and I'm still working on building everything up. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't have this perfect flow yet, but I'm working on it, and I'm trying really hard to create products and courses and different things that I can start seeing some results, and then I'll be able to scale things, because I'll be like, wow, I could do 4 more of those or 1 more of those, and then do. And then what I want to have, like in my mind, what my like business model is going to look like is that all my one-on-one clients are like gravy bonus. And because I love the one-on-one talking, but I want that to be, I don't want to rely on that, maybe a couple, but I don't like want to have to worry about continually keeping a full roster of clientele all the time, right? It's nice to have gaps. It's nice to be able to be like, you don't have to, you can go on holidays and, you know, like, how do you feel about that?
No, absolutely. And just as a quick note as well, there is a chat box in the bottom. So if you have questions, just type your question in the chat box, and we'd be happy to answer that as well. So absolutely, Angela. So that's my business module as well. I don't want to be the one who's constantly just like worried about, when is my next client coming from, or even if the clients are here. So I don't want to be booked like fully that I don't have any free time, because that's why we do business, right? We want to have this more freedom. We want to have more freedom in our life. We want to have, more time with kids, husband, friends, travel, do the things we love. And, so just as you said, it's like you want to have the security, right? You want to have this security that, okay, with passive income, I can pretty much like predict that if my funnels are in place and if everything works, then I can predict already like how much I can like potentially earn per month. And, and the more I have those passive income streams, the better, right? And it's kind of like has to be what I feel personally. I love to have passive income, and I also love to have my one-on-one clients, because it balances. Because you can automate your passive income, but you cannot automate your connections, these human connections. So, and on the same time, what I feel as well is, if you are serving those one-on-one clients, if you have less number of clients, that also means that you have more time for them. Because if if I serve big number of clients per week, then literally just as a one person, I don't have that much time for every single client as I would have if I only have, let's say, half of those people. So as my one-on-one clients. And I prefer to have less so I can focus more on those and really treat them as like VIP clients and be present and not worry that I need to just chase the next one, the next one, the next one.
Yeah, no, nobody wants to feel like that. And I love that too. And I love the one-on-one bond. And I don't know what happens with my clients, but we become like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just amazing. And I'll never give up the one-on-one model bit, because I love it. Even the group program, like the Create and Profit Lab that we're doing, it is so, I don't know, it's just that I love the interaction. I love the whole coming in live and supporting people with questions, and then the one-on-one. Yeah, so that's a whole nother different stream, right? We've got the one-on-one service model. We've got the group programs, workshops, live events, speaking engagements. That's kind of two. And then we've got the totally like half passive, half not, like 50-50. And then we've got the totally passive, where you create it once and there's no live aspect to it or whatever. So you're not relying on that. And so you can mix your business model up with whatever you like. And I mean, get creative. If you're super creative and you want to be making things, you can make your income model look more self-study-ish, because maybe you're a super introvert and you don't actually want one-on-one clients, or that's not your thing or whatever, or maybe you want to do 50-50 or whatever. It's totally up to you to design it. That's the beautiful thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And and what I've noticed as well, which is kind of funny, that like I thought that like maybe that's just me, but it's really not, is once I had a couple products out there, and so I noticed that you get excited. You just get really excited once you get these things done, and and you're thinking, like, the first thing you think is like, why didn't I do that like earlier? Like, what was I thinking? So what was I literally thinking that I did not get started before? Because what happens is, once you get your first one and maybe the second one done as well, like the next one, it's easy to come. It's super easy to come after that. And what I say, what's funny is that I was just thinking that maybe it's just me, that I just like really passionate about that. But if we look at our ladies in this lab as well, in this passive income product lab, like 99% of them, they want to do the second one already too. They're like, oh, I've had the second half ready already. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to get started, right? So it gets easier because the process is the same, that you can just like repeat. Once you know this entire step-by-step process, it makes it easy to follow through, right?
Yeah, well, I think in it there's this aspect of fear that we're not good enough, or fear that we don't know enough and we can't teach something. But as we like, I guess you have to just take the leap and believe in yourself and say, you know what, there's other people out there that need what I have, and I need to share this. Like, you have gifts to share. So we always think that everybody knows everything we know, and they don't actually know everything we know. They may have no clue. And that's why there's always, you're the expert in this and you're the expert in that. We can't be an expert in everything, right? Because she's the expert in that, and she's the expert in that, and he's the expert in that. And that's why we're always buying each other's things and doing stuff, because we don't know it all. We want that shortcut. And why not shortcut your learning curve? So you got to get out of that fear mentality and that fear mindset, and also that I'm not good enough business, because you are good enough and you do have gifts to share, and you just got to take that first step. And you know what? Choose something, and choose a group program, or choose a course, or choose something that's going to help you get through that with accountability, and hand holding that. And also, if you're not a finisher, I always talk about this because this has been like, it's always like, if you're start 10 projects and never finish anything, then you're the type of person who just needs that accountability or hand holding part of something. So maybe self-study stuff isn't for you if you got a computer overloaded full of courses that you've bought and never finished. You need something with more like some live aspect to it, or something like that. But like, just go out and do it. Try something and make something, but don't hide behind it either, right? Because we tend to, there's so many things that go on, right? We tend to sit there behind the computer too, and, oh, I'm in creation mode, so now I'm going to just scrap marketing. I'm not going to talk to anybody. I'm going to get in this zone, and then we come up and we're like, woohoo, here's our thing, and oh, now we got to sell this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, could have been kind of, doing some stuff in the background, but but just take the leap, do it. Don't leave everything else behind and while you're doing it, but like hunker down and finish the thing, and become a finisher, because you're going to feel amazing. And don't be scared to do it, because there's so much talent and stuff out there, and there's so many things that we look for and we're Googling all the time that we need, and they're not there, or they're there and they're just like kind of crappy little things. And we know that you guys are out there making amazing stuff, or should be making amazing stuff, and offering it out, because maybe you're too scared to start. But everybody, I'm remembering somebody in the group asking me, what is like something that you would say? So for you, Relika, what would you say to somebody that says, I know I want to share this, I know I want to create stuff, I might not be 100% concrete on what I want to offer yet, I know the kind of slight topic, but I'm super scared, and I've been sitting on this thing or this idea for like years, or a year, or 6 months, or whatever, and I can't do it. What can I do to get out there and actually get this thing done? And
I am very direct. I have to honestly say, just do it or stop thinking about it. You really have like just two options. So, and I know it's hard always to make this first step, because, whatever. So I can tell you this, if it feels like a stretch, like you're really stepping out of your comfort zone, that maybe you're doing now something that you have never done before. So that's the right move. That's the right move, because if you're still like in your bubble, then you don't get any results like that. You need to break through this bubble and really make the stretch, so you can really, go out there, make something happen, and really see some bigger results as well.
Yeah, grab the pin. Pop. That's awesome. That's an awesome analogy. That's really good. Because I think that's the one thing that everybody's on this passive income product or creative bandwagon, but they either, there's a lot of things holding them back, like fear, or not sure which one to do, or they're overloaded with opportunities, but they don't know which one to take. So then they mull over them all and don't do any of them, right? Because now
Yeah, yeah,
overloaded. And so
totally,
there's a lot of different things that hold us back from
totally.
things made.
Yeah. So let me take a question from a chat as well. So I'm a health coach and I know I want passive income, but I don't know what to create. And this is like a common question, right? I don't know what to create. So I just recently did a survey as well, and I was just like trying to figure out what is holding women back, or just men as well. So, but mostly women. What is holding women back that you cannot create your own passive income? And two things: don't know like what to create, and don't know how to do it, or both, right? So, okay, three things. So if you're a health coach and you want to have passive income, but you don't know what to create. So first thing, good, you already have your niche. So you know what's your niche and who you're serving. So the first thing, how you can find out like what to create is you don't just like look into the sky and just start creating something or think about, so let me just put it out there. You need to start market research. This is like the key, like, because if you miss this part, you're gonna, I'm sorry, screw up everything. So pretty much, and so this is the key to really sell your product later, and to have your ideal clients like waiting for your product, that I want this, I need this, like right now, like yesterday. So the market research gives you the answer. What is it that your ideal clients need? And what they need is what you're gonna create in that case. You're gonna literally just answer the question, what, you give them what they need, and then you know as well that your product is going to sell. And if you don't know how to do the market research, because there is a certain steps that you need to take to do the market research as well, and this depends on your niche, on your ideal clients, and how you want to serve them like as well. I highly recommend join us in a passive income product lab, because we're gonna walk you through how to do the market research as well. So you would have the exact steps based on your personal niche, based on your personality as well, because you can do it on a phone, you can do it through surveys, you can do it like many ways how you can collect this information that you need as well. So if you something that you know that you want to do that, so join us in a lab. We're going to put the link below later as well. And we'll be happy to support you, because this is really like getting this personal feedback as well. Right, Angela? So we can.
Yeah, for sure. And when you come into the lab too, the Create and Profit Lab, you don't have to have your idea nailed down. That is why we are offering like the hot bonus right now, is to get one of the hot bonuses, because there's a bunch of them, but to get the one-on-one call with us for, I think it's 45 minutes or an hour, and you're going to get like streamline help to help propel you and get some stuff really nailed down and like concrete down, so you go, woo, I'm in, I'm ready to roll. And if you already have the idea, you can use that call later on, right? But what I would say to that gal who asked the question, if you're a health coach, also too, the market research is totally key, like Relika said. And the other thing is, what are the majority of your clients actually coming to you for right now, and what are their burning issues? And really looking at those things in detail and seeing, and what of their burning issues are you most passionate helping them with and talking about, and think of those things, because those things that come naturally to you, and you're not like, worrying about what you say, and you're just like bang, 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 like those are the things you can create stuff for fast. And actually, instead of like picking a topic that you like, but you're not like totally in your flow with, and then it's kind of like pulling teeth to, or a topic you don't enjoy, and then it's just like, oh, a stretch, because you're learning too to get this thing out. It's better to do what you're really good at, what they need help with, they come to you and you're just like blah, 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 in your flow, and you can help them right away. Because those burning things, if that client has that problem, so does a gazillion other people, and they're out there looking for something to quickly help them too, and they're not always able to get the one-on-one. And if there's, say, a self-study program available that was more, say, budget friendly for somebody who wanted that option, you could have that option.
Yeah, absolutely. And so and if you're serving, just like you said, right, you want to have this option as well. If they don't want to hire you maybe as a one-on-one basis, you can always have a backup that, hey, I also have this, let's say, lower price point, online course, for example. And there is so many ways, and I guarantee that, like, once you get your first one done, you already see that, oh, I want to do the second part as well. Oh, I want to do maybe that one as well. So, and this is, this shows you more as an expert as well, because you have something like, literally online as well that you can sell. So, and there is so many ways. So somebody's asking, like, I don't have a website. Do I need it to get started? No, you don't need a website to get started. So, you can sell your passive income product. It's beneficial to have a website, and like if you are in online business, then probably eventually you do want to have a website, but you don't need to have a website to get started with your passive income. So you can use, let's say, like the third party ones. Angela maybe knows more about those, let's say like the Teachable and Udemy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of different platforms that you can put your material on, and you can sell it from your Facebook if you have a Facebook business page or things like that, doing different things. But it would be beneficial to have a website, or at least a place where you can get landing pages. But don't let that hold you back, because you can get that. You can be working on something right now, and that's just a page. That's just a spot where they land with all your info and how to buy it, and then you can, make it better and better and better as you go, and add pages and like sales pages. Or even you can be selling that on those little different platforms, not have a website, and they take the payment right through those options, and you never have to actually do that if that's your only thing that you want to do, for sure. And that's another option. There's lots of different things, and some of them do the marketing for you, a portion of it. You still be beneficial to do your own marketing, and then others, they don't market at all. You have to do it all.
But that's a really good option. And actually what you can do as well, whether you have a website, let's say that you already have a website, nobody says, I don't think there is any restrictions, right? That you can still you can still sell those things in your own website, but also in Udemy and Teachable, right? Or is it only on
yeah, you can. There's so many platforms that you can put courses on, and different things that you can.
Yeah. So you can literally you can put it in one platform, you can put it in the other one. So like you can actually diversify very, very easily like that. You don't have to be, and you shouldn't be only selling in one spot. You can be selling that, for example, you can be selling this one, let's say, to your one-on-one clients who doesn't want to, maybe buy this high-end package, that you can offer them the lower price point. You can sell it through your sales funnel automatically, that you don't touch a thing. You can sell it in Teachable, Udemy, and any other third-party platforms as well. And if you think about it, if you have the same course, the same one course that you just created just once, and you put it out all those platforms, and they're gonna bring you maybe maybe you can sell like 2 courses in one platform, maybe you can sell 5 over there. So and it all brings you this passive income, but you only do the job once. So you don't have to worry that, oh, where is my next client coming from? Where is my next sale coming from? It's automatic. Once you set it up, it's done. You just set it up, forget it, and that's it. So,
and there's there's also lots of ways that you can put it in multiple formats. So it's selling over here, and it's selling over here, and it's the same it's the same course, same program, over here, and there's ways to. I just found something, actually. I'll be sharing it in the Profit Lab, and it's a really, really cool thing where you it's like one click, and your whole course is transported over into another course platform, and boop, it's all in there. So you have it in multiple areas and different things. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but I just saw that somewhere, and I'm going to research that and look at it and test it and then share it, because it looked really cool. And how cool would that be to have the same, make it once, and now you're putting it all over the place. And a lot of those ones, like I choose to put things in, I don't like to put things in where I have monthly fees coming out. I like to put things in where when the course sells, they take their portion, and then I get my portion. And that's just how I like it. I mean, people have subscription-based things all the time, and it's whatever you're happy with. But to me, I want my clients to be making money first instead of putting all this. They're already investing in themselves, and that's great. So let's try and save some money over here. Not use these things that are coming out when you have no sales, because you have to get your marketing up to get selling these things.
Yeah.
And why not just have it when it sells? They take a portion and you get a portion, and it's free to have it on the, like Teachable, for instance, has that option too. So there's so many things you can do, and so many neat things out there. Like I'm finding things every day that I was like, wow, I didn't know that existed. Oh, it's awesome.
And someone is asking as well, like, if I create the course, what is the price point in that place as well? So you set the price, like you are the one who really sets the price. And as talking what's standard in online, then it could be anything. It could start out, let's say $5, and then it could go up to $2,000, for example. I even know $5,000 passive income products, to be honest. And so, but you start out, I would say that if you get started and if you create your first products or like that, you can start, I would say, anywhere between $50 to $500. So anywhere between that. So depends how many modules you're gonna create in your program and in your course, and whether you want to add as a bonus, for example, a couple ladies from our lab, they said that in their course they want to add as well this one-on-one call as well, and this is as a bonus just to get it rolling faster, but you don't have to. But anywhere between that, and you can so if you do one sale, let's say $100, which is still quite low for passive income product, then, so if you make 5 sales, it's already $500. But if you create this just once, so it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Yeah. And why not?
And regarding pricing too, like just as an example for me, I'm like, oh, I'm creating this thing and it's going to be $67. This is what I want to do. And I started making it, and I'm like, I'm doing this is good. Like, this is worth way more than that. I don't know, we have this number in our head, and just, you know what, make your thing and decide at the end, because you'll know, wow, that's way more amazing than I imagined it, or wow, I really want to add a lot more stuff. It's not as what I wanted to do yet. So I'm going to add like more videos or more audios or whatever, and ramp up the value, make it really high value so I can charge more. So just like decide when you're done or 3/4 of the way through about what you've put in, and you'll just know what to price it at.
Yeah.
I changed mine. I'm like, wow. And then I have a special price where I'm like, okay, well, this is what I'm going to do when I put it on sale, but this is going to be this is the value of it. So
yeah, no, absolutely. Actually, I have changed my prices too. And it also comes down to what I would say is just get it started. Just get it out there, because done is better than perfect. And you just, you don't worry about that much that, oh, it's not ready yet. Do the ones that you think that, okay, I think it's like right now it's good to go. And once you get it out there, you can always update that. You can always increase the price. That's what I did with my product, for example, my first online course, that I created the modules and everything. And then I was like, okay, I priced it something, and then boom, I made the sales, and I'm like, okay, cool. So, and then I added stuff because I learned more. I invested in myself more as well. I learned more, and then I was, okay, I think they need this one as well. So I added some bonuses. I added an extra module as well. And once I saw that, you know what, this stuff is really good as well, then you can price it up. You can price it up, and you can always do some sales if you want to do. And so it's literally up to you. And just for that in this lab as well, if you happen to join us in the lab, we're going to really dive deep in the pricing as well, and more about like the personal level as well. And so it's really that you don't always get the feedback from us, but we have a bunch of ladies in our group, in the private Facebook group. They're super supportive, and they support each other as well. And who knows, you can also find, which is a really good thing to have for your passive income product, is affiliates, that you can find those good friendships. Friendships have happened already in this lab.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies are like super passionate.
It's so awesome.
Yeah. So, and this is really that if you connect these people who are like-minded women. And by the way, we would love to have some men in the group as well. We don't have any yet, but we would love to have some men in our group as well. So there were a couple men reached out to me. So yes, men, guys, you're welcome.
Yes, men. Come on into our program, guys.
we need some men in our group as well. So men are welcome too. And so if you create those relationships who are on the same road, and those women are they're supporting each other, they see each other, and they supporting and giving each other feedback as well. And this is priceless. This is a priceless community to have.
That actually blew my mind when to see the camaraderie and the yay, you're so amazing, oh, go for it, you can do it, and the encouragement of each other in there, that's its own worth gold, because the friendships that were made in there, they're going to be lifelong, and that, life online long,
Yeah. And
I mean, we met online, we've totally collaborated, we've become business besties, and one day we're gonna meet and be besties. But it's amazing how we can be on other sides of the world and have friends everywhere. It's totally awesome.
And this is a global community over there. We have Canada, US, Africa, we have UK, so we have I'm not from Estonia as well, so it's really global community. And honestly, I come from a freaking small country from Northern Europe, where I grew up with no water, no running water whatsoever. So, and if I can have passive incomes running for me, then I don't see that why can't you? Literally, it's just anybody.
Yeah, I'm up here in an igloo, so we're all from everywhere. Yeah, let's talk about how awesome let's talk about how awesome the lab is and what it is, and really explain what is this thing we're talking about. I'll let you go for it, and then we'll tell them what our bonuses are right now, because they're expiring, and we really want to share how awesome.
Yes, totally. So
get in it.
The Passive Income Product Lab, this is a 6-week live program. So what I mean live is that we have a private Facebook group where we're going to be daily basis. Angela and I, we're running this together, and we're going to be supporting you. We're going to have weekly live calls and then we're going to have the Q&A threads as well. And we're going to have the homework. We're going to have the tutorials, videos, guidebooks, worksheets, everything laid out for you, how you can create your own passive income product step by step. And you will get our feedback. You will post your homework, because we want to literally see that. We are not that kind of coaches who's going to just say that, yeah, go do your homework, I hope you're good, right? So no, we literally want to see your homework. We want to see your homework. We want to see it done. And we're going to support you. We're going to give you feedback. We're going to guide you. And we're going to give you, when we talked about, let's say, the market research, for example, we're going to talk about that as well. We're going to talk about the pricing. We're going to be talking about the niche. And this is the foundation of that as well. We're going to talk about the product creation, how you can automate the things as well, how you can price your product, what to include in your modules. Everything is included over there.
Yeah, and we're going to do extra fun things, we're going to show you guys all the stuff that we use, different tools and tricks and things like that, and all sorts of woohoo. You got your, oh my gosh, I don't even have mine plugged in right now. That's hilarious. Here,
Snowball.
Let's do a little demo while I'm raving about the Snowball. But anyway, we're going to do so much fun stuff in there.
Yes, absolutely.
Changes.
Oh my goodness, so much better.
Isn't it? Okay, so so for example, when you guys are doing videos, we're going to go over what the difference in all the different equipment and different ways of recording and different stuff like that. And that's just for the little techie stuff. But there's tons of tutorials that I have created that are already in there, and we're going to be putting them more in there on, everything from automating sequences to how you're going to market this thing later, and using things like MailChimp, for example, and how to make images for your promoting your thing, and lead magnets, and the whole 9 yards. There's just a lot in 6 weeks. There's a lot, but it's not you're going to be totally overwhelmed, because each module is over 1 week. So you you have the whole week. Plus you're in the lab for life. I mean, you have access to everything pretty much always. And every time we run a new round, you're going to have access to create another program. So it's like, as soon as you sell a couple programs, you paid for the program, the Create and Profit Lab program. And I mean, it's totally worth it for that, just that alone. But also too, this is kind of geared towards, just in case you're wondering if this is right for you, it's geared towards someone who wants to make an e-course and like a workshop, an online program. It could be a group program. It could be more like group/passive, whatever. But you can pretty much create any kind of course or self-study program or passive income product that you want in there. But it's going to be geared towards course program or that kind of thing, right? Like, am I saying that right?
Yes, you are. Yes, you
Everybody so far who's been in there has created a self-study course, 100% self-study so far. But I mean, you could design what kind of like the Create and Profit Lab, you could typically design an 80% passive thing where you're developing modules and worksheets and all this stuff that you can use later, make it live, and then turn it self-study later. Like you could do totally self-study and turn it into some live thing later. Like you can totally get creative.
Yes.
Many things with it.
Yes, and just like Angela said, that you have access like lifetime. This is not like you're just gonna do the one round and then you're gonna be out of that. So, and that's what I said before when I mentioned that. I noticed that it's not only me, but it's the other ladies too, who are really excited now, who are already did this first round. They're gonna be now doing the second round as well. So, and when you join this, then you're gonna have already there's people already in this Facebook group, and they're super excited already get started. We get started on November 11th. And then, so once we do the third round, you're already in this lab as well. So you can create the second one or tweak your current one as well. And so you can do as many rounds as you want to because you're in for good. You're in for good. So once you're in. And that's what I said. These ladies in this lab, they are ready to create the second course already too. So, this really has been life-changing for like most of those women as well. And there has been friendships. There has been really like first Facebook live streams as well. We asked them to go live in our group as well to practice. And it's like so good to see that many of them now just go live in their business pages.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So it's like many things happen. So, and just to cover as well, for example, that what do you really like, if you want to have the passive income, coming to your bank account, then the first thing you need to have a product. You need to have something to sell. If you don't have anything to sell, so how can you make money? So that's what this lab is about. This lab is about creating this product so you can really just have it done right, not just like randomly that what I want to create, but we really like put a lot of focus into market research, getting the feedback and getting those titles right, because there is literally a science behind the creating a title that is catchy, that's really gets people to click on that, to get them like, oh my God, I want this now, I need this like yesterday, right? So like you really want to have like a product like that. So, and talking about, let me see. Okay, yeah, so the topics, right, the niches. So what kind of niche can I create the product? Okay, any kind of niche. And just to point out like few from our lab, we have one woman who is doing with corporate women. So she is helping corporate women exit their corporate job and starting their online business. And she created a course about that. We have, for example, parenting. We have confidence, letting go this bad feelings and perfectionism, and about happiness. And you can have anything. You can have cooking. You can have personal training. You can have whatever. So whatever is your niche. And I always say that, think about if you went to Google last time or to YouTube, so what did you Google? I guarantee that most likely you were looking some kind of answer, like how can I do this, or how can I get this, or so whether it's parenting, cooking, dancing, cleaning, studying something, whatever this is, there's probably online course for that. So I guarantee you that. So
Yeah.
that there's always some kind of courses out there. And, you know, so, and people love those because based on these statistics and based on like Forbes magazine even says that this is booming. This online world is booming, that you want to just like learn. And more people are buying online courses all the time. And perhaps you have bought some online courses yourself. So ask about, why did you buy it? You probably needed a solution for something. You probably wanted to get an answer for something. So, and guess what? What's a common sense for you is completely valuable for other people out there who maybe need your product like 24/7. And one more thing, what I want to really point out is, for me, I love to travel, for example. And for me, it's important, this passive income, because I don't want to worry that if I step out of my, out of my business, let's say for a week or for 2 weeks or even for a month, I don't have to worry that, okay, I need clients, because the passive income comes in no matter what. No matter whether I'm like vacationing or, sleeping during nighttime. And so this is real. This is really real.
Yeah. And I mean, that's what we're all striving for, right? Like, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but do we not want, besides financial independence, do we not want freedom and flexibility? Because like most of us, sorry, not most of us, but I'm just talking about Relika and I, like with children, we have children. So most of us who have children, we want to be home. We want to be watching our kids do those first things. We want to be able to and maybe we're kids or single or whatever. We want to travel and we want to just flexibility is so huge for me.
Yeah. I mean, I could not agree more, because that's what happens like when you get started with a business. And even if you are, maybe like not that much online, that doesn't mean that you cannot have an online course. What do you do, let's say, offline as well? So there is so many options for that. And let's say that if you doubt, that you're not sure whether this program is for you, or, whether you get, whether this is really for you and whether this is what you want to do, just contact us. Just send us an email, or let's set up a call. Let's talk about that. So, and this is really just giving you this opportunity to create your own online course and to really have the step-by-step guide map, the success map, that you really don't have to worry about that. What is the next thing I need to do? And if you go to this page, in our lab page, we're gonna post the link below as well. Then you can see what our ladies in a lab have said, that if they would have done that on their own, they'd probably be procrastinating still. And now this week they have the program, they have the course ready. So, and many of them still a little bit struggle about maybe this perfectionism, that, I want to make it better. But guess what? Just put it out there, start doing it, and just get it done. So that's the main goal.
Yeah, and hint to the ladies in the lab already who went through round one. Create content tip here. Make it a series. Think about what is next. All the different slices of what you do. I mean, that is an amazing way later to bundle your stuff together and say, grab 2 of my courses or whatever. You can use it for bonuses. You can use it for upsells. Like in this lab, you guys are going to get a really 2 awesome self-study courses, just one of the ones that we have available to get you started. Align with your niche as mine, and the Visionary Entrepreneur is Relika's. And those are 2 very foundational pieces of people. So if you're actually just starting online and you're totally into this, it's going to be an amazing bonus, because that's where you're going to get all that clarity for your business model and everything.
Yeah, you're going to get...
That's just one more freebie. Bonus.
Yeah, you're gonna get those for free, and those are our passive income products, by the way. So, but you're gonna get those for free, so for lifetime as well, that you can use them to support you already. And so, let's say if you join this lab right now, and then you just have to maybe wait until we get started, officially when we kick out this first live call on November 11, then you already have access to those bonuses as well. And once this lab is done as well, you can always have lifetime support through those bonuses too.
And the first 5 people are going to get my marketing planner and my project planner, which is an actual tangible. I think I have one here as an example. I don't have the marketing one in front of me. But you know what? This isn't elementary school or anything, but my dog actually chewed my marketing planner. I was so mad. Oh my gosh, you wrecked my book. Oh, but anyway, this is just one of them, and it's for service or product-based businesses so that you can get organized and plan all your projects. And then another book where it's all about strategies and marketing and journaling your ideas. So it's not a reading book. It's a actual like fill in the blanks book with prompts so that to help you keep organized with your ideas and all that stuff. So that's another bonus that we have going that's going to expire November 1st, I think.
Yes. And the price is going to go up as well. The price right now is $497, and the price is going to increase to $697. The regular price, by the way, is $997. So right now we have really, really good, early bird pricing for that. And if you're looking like that, so think about your own online course. Like, what is the price point that you would love to sell your online program? So, and how many you really have to sell? And this is not that many to already make this investment back, right? And once you create your first course, you can always use the same stuff, and you can always create a second and a third and so on. So this literally just, and even those bonuses are worth more than this entire course. So
yeah, and there's even more bonuses than that, because we have a webinar outline, we have a launching guide, oh my gosh, we got tons of stuff. There's so much value. It's worth like twice the regular price with all the stuff included.
Yes. And the thing is that what we also share over there as well is we share sometimes the behind the scenes as well, like how we do business as well. Like we said about the video stuff as well. If you want to do videos, for example, for your online course, you don't have to, but if you want to. So we also share how you can do that, the way that it looks good, that it sells, and how you can also maybe repurpose like those videos. So there is so many things that you will learn like behind the scenes as well that you don't normally see. And this is accountability lab as well, that we really keep you accountable, that by the end of 6 weeks before the Christmas, you'll literally have your product done if you do the work. Yeah.
Yes. And so while everybody else is rendezvousing and having fun and cocktails, you're going to have this and then they're going to hit January and be like, oh crap, wing it and throw something in the air. You're going to have this standalone thing that you can be marketing and already be selling and making money in January. So it's going to be awesome. Yeah. Like Relika said, you're going to be done by Christmas.
Yes.
How much better is that? So, and we're going to go over so many things in the lab, like getting everything done and how to do it and how to lay it out and just go through everything. And the other thing, the great thing about that, the one-on-one call with each of us is that one of the ladies used it to actually map out her whole passive income, or not just passive income, but business model, including different streams and what all kind of products she could make. And then of course in our one-on-one call, we're an open book, and we can help you design your whole business model kind of and plan. And then you can use the Create and Profit Lab the following time to create your second product that we've already outlined, and you're already on your way. And just keep doing that. And in no time, you're going to have, like you said in the beginning, why did I wait? Don't let fear stop you. Yeah. Don't let investing in yourself stop you.
Mm-hmm.
You could go out for dinner a couple times, skip going out for dinner a couple times and create something that's you're creating once and just continually making you money. And you just compound those things. And over time, you're just building up this residual income that's coming in the back door, right? Like it's so worth cutting something out, and that is maybe, you're like, oh, I can't afford that or whatever. And if you think about it, you're building your future. So you can decide to focus on your future or focus on immediate gratification, whatever is for you, right? But I choose to focus on, I'm trying to look at the big picture, and I want to set myself up to like I enjoy life now, but I really want to enjoy life. I want to travel a lot of places I want to see, and I need a lot of income in the background coming in order for me to do all these things that I really want to do that are on my bucket list. So, you know, invest in yourself at this super, super low deal, and you know, you will be happy.
This is like literally like this course like just pays itself, and this is, I mean, this is so low, and we have payment plans available as well. So, but honestly, this is the best deal. And, you know, and just, you can just literally just like, you know, sell your own program later, and just like all you need to do is just sell it like few, and you already covered with investment for good. And, you know, and if you action taker as well, so we're going to also give you, both of us, public social media shout outs once your product is ready. And this is priceless because we have done that before as well. And, you know, those ladies have got like more leads, and, you know, like into the lead magnet. And so like, you know, that makes them grow them list faster to sell their product as well. And so it's really just like a life changing as well. So I
love, yeah, that's so awesome. I forgot about that. We did that too. And just the creativity in there, like you can get so creative on things you can make and stuff you can do that you haven't even thought of before. And that's my favorite part, right? Is like designing different income streams that actually excite you and make you happy and you're passionate about and align with your business model. And, you know, I mean, you can always go and create like all this business stuff and then go have a cooking thing out there, and it might go crazy because maybe on the side you just love to like bake and you want to do this, like you're addicted to something and you're really good at it. It doesn't always have to be about everything you're doing totally organized in there, because something else can take off that just being creative that you're super good at, that you, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like it could just take off and you'd be like, wow, that's a door that I never even thought of pursuing and opening. And now I can, you know, I've created something, it's bringing in more money. Here, I thought this is what I was going to make. This is going to make me all this money, but it's actually this other thing that you were like so excited about is so more silly or whatever.
No, there really is, because I know that what I also have seen, I once connected with a lady from Australia, and her passive income product was actually, and I just remember that right now because you mentioned this cooking and everything, that she was actually a cook. But her passive income product was how to set up a babysitting corner in your house if you want to babysit kids for money, right? So sounds ridiculous. Like, how can you not know that? But she had a passive income product for that. She had a 4-week online course for that.
Like to set up a daycare?
Yeah, like how to set up like a babysitter corner. Yeah, so like what do you need to have for that? For example, you should have a daily schedule and how you can like, so she had, I mean, I never, I was like, oh my God, that's like it's such a cool idea, right? So why not to have that one? Because she was a chef, but she was also babysitting like as a part-time, like the kids at home, right? So she wasn't like doing something, like she wasn't a teacher or anything, but she was doing that and she had like a sales page. She had like all these like online things. And so I'm like, whoa, that's really.
And that's exactly what you had just said, or we talked about at the very beginning, was that we think that, like you said, who doesn't know how to do that? Lots of people don't know how to do that. Like, so it comes to some people naturally, or maybe you never had kids and you still want to do this daycare thing or whatever. But like,
yeah,
like everything sells. I saw one course that was someone was doing how to set up your home pantry and learn beginner canning. And then from there, she did like an advance with like fruits and veggies and all these awesome things. And like, I'm totally into that because I'm like super like farm girl. So I love stuff like that. And I thought, people are buying this stuff. They'd way rather sit down and listen to someone and watch them do something on a video than go open a recipe book, maybe, if you've never touched the thing before and you think your pressure counter is going to blow through the roof or whatever, right? Like,
you know, and there is so many ways. For example, like if you're thinking about how do you need to deliver this, that let's say that you don't want to do this PDF worksheets and everything like that, you don't have to. You can do just audio as well. You know, so it's really up to you, because I know that I have bought like, maybe like a couple courses that is only audio, and that's what I love, because I can listen that from with my earphones, like, from my phone while I'm cooking as well. And so, all those things. So, and this could be anything. This could be something about spirituality. This could be something about maybe how to style your clothing and everything. This could be something how you do the makeup. This could be something how to paint. This could be something about how to raise your kids. This could be something like how to be more productive in your life. So whatever you think that has helped you in your life, that you can package together and set up as an online course, boom, it's gonna set for life. Yeah,
makeup. And think like tutorials are hot. So I mean, if you can go on and show like step by step how to do something, we're all looking for that. People are Googling things for help every day. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. So think personal or business. And this Create and Profit Lab is for everyone. That's why we say, guys, you're welcome. And we want to have you. We want different energies flowing in our group. And because it's just fun and positive and exciting and creative. And that's why, and we're both in there, 2 coaches live all weekly and more, doing pre-made videos and live videos and live Q&A, and we're just always popping in and out, helping everybody. So it's not like you're actually going to get accountability and support. You're not just going to be, you buy something, click, it's downloaded and it sits in your computer and you'll get to it later, and then you never actually do. You're going to work with us, and there's always times where if you get behind, you can catch back up. And if you get ahead, well, boom, you're awesome, right? Keep going. Make two courses. And
exactly.
you can make a micro mini course. You can make a big one, but I mean, we're going to talk all about that in the lab, of choosing your designs and not to going too crazy the first time and things like that. And like, bite-size thinking, bite-size. This is what something easily digestible, but you can be personal fun things and business stuff. And once from there, you do it once, like Relika said, you're going to be just like creating things like crazy, because you've already got the outline. You'll have the templates, you'll have everything, and it's just like step A to step, H or whatever, and this is done. Next, and money coming in. Of course, you're going to have to market this stuff and just create it, and it's going to sell itself and blow off the shelves. And we're going to talk about all that stuff. And we're also going to be offering some extra master classes on different things that are going to help you with your marketing, because that's something that we both love doing as well. So we're going to help. We're not doing the marketing in there. It's about the course creation and the group workshop or program creation. But at the end, we're going to get deeper into what's next. So get excited for that.
Yeah. So I have a question here. So when does the course start? Again, yes, it starts November 11. And we're going to put the link below as well, so you can click on that link. You can check it out as well. And just let us know if you have any other questions. And like, it was such a pleasure to be here tonight and to talk about our favorite topic, passive income and passive income products. So I really
so fun.
I want to thank you, all of you who joined us live, and thank you, Angela, as well. So it was really, really a pleasure to be here. So if you're someone who really wants to have your own passive income product, so click on the link below and go check out this program. We would be happy to support you, and so you can really get it done before Christmas.
Yes, it's going to be awesome. I'm so excited and look forward to meeting some new faces, that's for sure.
Yeah, thank you so much. Have a good night, everyone.
Okay, bye.